102.7 FM. And of course, the show is about connecting real people with real ideas, tackling everyday challenges, and sharing knowledge of how we can come together to help. Now, we talk on different issues, be it personal growth, relationships, money, career, and even community. So relax, stay tuned, and let's keep it together because it's about to be a buster. I am Florence Ibarema. Friends call me FLOXY. And of course, like I said earlier, it's Real Talks with FLOXY. You know, I will do it on the program. I am not usually by myself in the studios, and today is no different as I have with me my right hand person in no other name but
Iniolua Adekoya. Yes, so I'm back and I'm here again, and we are in the studios of iPower 102.7 FM for the one and only Real Talks with Floxy. Don't go anywhere.
And for those wondering, our name also to us is
Sports
Diva.
Diva.
So about you see my tune and my pace this afternoon is very calm because of how serious the topic at hand is. But regardless, we're still going to do justice to the program because at the end of the day, everybody must collect.
Yes,
So we're going to apportion it as it should be.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, we're going to give everybody according to what they deserve. So we'll go on a very short musical. When we come back, I'm going to read to you the story for today. And we're going to open the phone lines too for those that would like to share their one or two contributions about the story to be read. Welcome back. It's the iPower 102.7 FM, and the program is Real Talks with Floxy, a program where you're free to say your mind. Keep it real, 100% real, so much that you're able to share your thoughts and be ready for the judgment to receive. Yes, today's story. Just tag along with me and don't get too emotional and don't let judgment overcloud your reasoning.
Okay.
So now I have this comment from a 16 years old girl. She says, please, I need your advice and guidance.
Okay.
I am 16 years old, but ever since I had my baby, I feel like I am walking around with a huge sign on my forehead that says failure. It's like everyone is looking at me and I just feel so ashamed all the time, like I did something horribly wrong. I used to live with my mom, but things got so uncomfortable that I had to run away from home and go stay with my grandma. Even my own mom would constantly insult me. She did call me wayward and say I ruined my life and by having a baby so young. It hurt so much that from the it hurt so much to hear that from one person who is supposed to have my back. Even I had dropped out of school because of constant mockery. Walking into the classroom feels like walking into a stadium where everyone is pointing at me. The other girls will whisper things like, "Look at the girl, look at the baby mama." At times they did with singing little choir songs about me. All this just made me want to disappear. I don't know if I made a mistake or committing a crime by giving birth to a baby. Sometimes I feel like I am never going to be normal again. Like all the dreams I had going to the university, getting a good job, and all have all burned to ashes. I am worried for my life I am worried that my life is over because it's, I am worried that my life is over even before it began. The only thing that's keeping me going now is the sound of my baby's laugh. When I look into his eyes and see how much he needs me, it reminds me that did not make a mistake. It's just someone's entire world. Whew.
Oof.
Let's go on a very short musical. When we come back, we're going to dissect the song.
Kata kata uru uru no the finish. Make you try to enjoy. Problem in the finish. So make you try to enjoy.
Okay, welcome back. It's still Real Talk with FLOXY on iPower 102.7. And for those just joining us, I just finished reading to us a story of a 16 years old girl who got pregnant and had a baby. And she's asking for advice and guidance because she feels the whole world suddenly becomes against her. And she's wondering, did I do something bad? Is it that bad to have a baby? Even my mother is against me. I had to leave the house to go to my grandma. Like, I don't want to come from the judgmental angle. Now I'm trying to read verbatim what she said in her write-up, that she doesn't know if she did something bad, that everyone is just castigating her, that, I mean, she has a baby, she didn't kill somebody in our own understanding.
Context.
So now, Ini, I just did,
It's a very sad story, though.
because, like, the way she's saying it, maybe because she's 16 and she doesn't understand the gravity
of what she did.
So she's like, she's even saying that, let me go back to it. She says, like, I did something horribly wrong.
She did something horribly wrong.
Because, first off, you are 16.
You are too young.
And from the write-up we have here, it says you are in school.
Ah.
Not even higher institution now. You are
You are
still in
secondary school. That's
So,
a stretch.
where do you want to comment from?
Well, I will first come in from the mother. A
Okay?
mother's reaction, I feel, is coming from a place of anger and disappointment. Imagine having trained a child through school. You are still training the child through school, and every day you are like, focus on your book, kenekon, and your time, your money, your energy has been put on that child.
Even
And
hopes are
Even your
high.
hopes are high that this child is going to be this and that in future, and by chance the child gives birth, gets pregnant, and she gives birth to the baby. Of course, it's the woman's. I kind of understand the woman's pain. Now, running away from the mother to the grandmother is another thing.
Okay?
I feel like at that particular point in time, the next, I guess because she's young and everything, the next action was not to run away. But I feel that the pressure must have been so much that she would have wanted to do dangerous or deadly things to herself. That's why she did run.
But I think the mother is not out of place
Yes.
Like
No,
you
she's
said,
not.
to be angry.
Yes.
So constantly remind
Mind
her.
that.
Because it's not as if you went to get malaria.
Yeah.
You didn't go to get headache.
No.
You went to get pregnant. Like you went to have a journey
to
start
create another human.
nurturing
Yeah, when you are not
With a
mentally
train,
ready
you want to
for
kill
it,
person.
imagine.
but when she said like I did something horribly wrong, would you feel that there's something that makes her feel she has not really gone overboard, or she has not really gone overboard? Would you think that?
I feel she knows what she did was wrong, but she feels the gravity of I would not say oppression, but the gravity of pointed fingers at her. She feels is overwhelming the situation she did.
When they say just one person gives birth and the whole community trains the child, what was she thinking? Because you are 16.
Yeah.
You did not go and get a scholarship, for instance.
Yes.
You didn't go to get
Maybe
win a
win something or something grand.
your age bracket would do, and
Yeah,
everybody
everybody would.
Okay, now when she left the house, she said she went to her grandma. Well, we have a lot of comments here. We're going to be reading out, but she said she went to her grandma. And of course, grandma has little or no strength to actually, complain or say all of those things, and she stayed there. Now she said, what's it called now? Students in school also make mockery and sing and all of that. Do you think anybody's overdoing anything?
No fear. When you make decisions, I heard it from somebody. Someone told me that when you make decisions, there are always consequences.
That's true.
Now, before she made that decision, she should have at least prepared her mind to some certain extent for what was coming.
Okay, let's look at some comments we have here. We have this one from Williams. And Williams is saying that if you want to share your thoughts and contribution, the studio line is 0816 5524699. 0816 5524699. And to reach us on all our social media angles regarding this topic, you can reach us on iPower1027 FM, iPower1027 FM. And you're going to be reaching us on X, formerly Twitter. It is iPower1027. No FM on that. So now let's go back to the comments. We have this one from Williams. Williams says, it is not a mistake. Society we live in frowns and has a way of judging us harshly. But you're doing well and you're doing your best, and that is all that matters. Never let the words get to you. Let your granny say those words, and those words will not stay. I think it's kind of just
coin it, make her feel
so
good.
now from what William said, you didn't make a mistake. You didn't really make a mistake.
I feel it. What
as at now, as at today, maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow it might not be, but what prompted the action was a mistake. I feel like we should call a spade, and at the particular point in time, we can still pacify her without trying to cover up the nonsense she did.
Okay. So now we have this one from Felicia. Felicia says, my dear, the mistake has already been done.
Exactly.
So overlook it and move on.
Yes.
Don't mind what people are saying. Enjoy your baby and go back to class. Assume nobody is in the class except you, your class teacher. Hey, the place.
It's not possible.
Some advice are easier said
than done.
Because now, if only she had maybe the backing of a mom, maybe the mom could actually come around and forgive and just let go, and maybe the mom is helping her with the child. But imagine nobody's helping her with the child,
and you are taking
too old to handle the child. You want to carry your child to class, and Felicia is saying just assume nobody's there.
It's not possible. Felicia, give practical advice. Let's not do that to the girl. She's too young for that. She made a mistake.
I think if we don't want to be so harsh, how do we come in?
So the first thing we would do is, of course, we would tell her what she did wasn't right. Okay. But the fact that mistakes are made, everybody kind of makes one or two mistakes. Okay. That's where we would start from. Okay. And we would say, okay, fine. The fact that you made a mistake doesn't mean your life is in a pause. Mistakes are the past. Okay. What will happen in the future determines what result you want to get. Yes. So it is left to her to probably go back to her mother. Mom, I'm sorry for apologize.
Have you seen the way she constructed the write-up? She's like, she believes everybody's doing over.
She's a 16-year-old.
Like in her head now, it's like we are all overreacting.
We are not.
I just bumped the thing. That's the way she's coining.
Yes,
she's expressing herself. For those wondering what we're talking about, of course, it's Real Talk to FLOXY. We're talking about a 16-year-old girl who had a baby. And of course, we're in Africa, where the old world would want to judge you for doing something wrong. Now she's asking, and she's wondering, what did I do so bad? Because I'm losing my mind. The only thing keeping me going now is the laughter of my child. Now, mind you, she still has schools to go back to. She still has a whole life ahead of her. But because she feels she had really not done so much to get such condemnation from society. So she really wants to know if she did something bad or if what she did is terribly wrong. Now, I have this from Sharon. Sharon says, appreciation for not aborting the innocent seed.
We're going to give her that.
Try to take care of the baby. He is your joy, but be careful not to allow it happen again until marriage knocks. And until marriage knocks the door and you open, good luck to you.
That's the most sensible one I've seen and practical.
Every other one is practical now. Forgetting those ones that keep appreciating. Okay, now, yes. Like Kevin said, appreciation for not aborting.
Yes, that is one thing.
Okay, now, there was I saw a comment when someone was asking, what were you doing getting pregnant? Okay, now, this is from Alabi. Alabi says, you messed up big time.
Okay.
Forget those singing praises here. That is your mom's. That's your mom's insult too. Get yourself together and go back to school if possible. Now the truth is, what she did was wrong.
Yes.
You are in maybe junior school or secondary school, and all we could have been praying for you was to get a better result.
Exactly.
When you come out, get a scholarship and get university
abroad or something.
But fortunately, because of the good news, you got pregnant, and now paranoid that the whole world is
Maybe
actually looking
what
at you
is
some type of
pointing
way.
fingers.
And we've read comments from Shagun, we've read comments from Williams and from Felicia, and now we have another one that says, "My dear," this is from David. David says, "My dear, you're not a failure. There is a reason God gave you this blessing." We've brought the God factor into this. I have two daughters. Both of them had kids in school. Although myself and my siblings never had kids. Okay, somebody's trying to
Like make it a situation.
nothing justifies a 16 years old for getting
There's
pregnant
there's
in
no
secondary school.
yeah, there's no justification.
So no
let's
matter
not,
how, no
let's
matter
not
how
try
this
to
one
rub oil
what,
on the air.
yeah, what this one will look like.
Yeah, it's
we're
not
going
right.
to pacify
Yeah,
you for getting
you
pregnant.
did what you did
in
was
school.
wrong.
And nobody's gonna blame your mom
Yeah,
for overreacting because
it's normal. Yeah,
maybe
she's
for
a
instance
mother.
now, you have to do labor.
Yeah,
Go out of
borrow,
our way.
do this,
You know,
do that,
inconvenient herself
and now to make
go to
you even
school.
get to that
So the
level.
last thing she expects you to do is actually come with a child
Yeah,
on
somebody.
whose,
I
on
don't
whose
understand.
account.
Ow!
Ow! Now, let's go on a very short break. We'll come back and we'll continue the rest of our analysis.
Yes, so.
You're welcome back. It's the IPA 102.7 FM, and the program is Real Talk with FLOXY. We've been doing justice to a 16-year-old girl who got pregnant, and the whole word to her, according to her word, seems to be against us. So she's asking, what did I really do? Did I really do something that's so bad that can't be forgiven? My mother is against me. The one person that should stand by me, stand by you.
As
But so she said, according to what she said, the one person that's supposed to stand by me is standing against me. So I want to know if I really knew what was wrong. And now we've been trying to read comments and all of that. But now let's look at it from this point. From a write-up, it's as though the man in the picture is not there.
okay. Yeah.
Which
obviously.
means it's not celebrated.
It's not
Which means probably the guy did not accept the
the
pregnancy.
pregnancy, of course.
And the mom, she expressed to clap for her, is not clapping.
It's not she's not supposed
The
to.
friends she thought she had are
They
all
will
turned back.
Yes,
And now the only solace she has got is
the boy.
now 16 years old. She has a whole life, because she's not saying I might not be able to go back to the university again. I might not be able to live
Do
my
things
dreams,
I
get
want
a
to
good
do.
job. Now
Yeah.
let's come from the angle of she can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Realistically, it's gonna be very,
It's
very,
going to take a lot.
very tough.
Yes.
Now,
It's not.
I don't know how the financial situation of the family is, but taking care of yourself at 16 and now taking care of a child.
It's like you don't have any idea what you're doing because you are too young for that.
Okay, let's take this comment from E-Maker. E-Maker says you expect your mom to be happy with you. The joy of every parent is to see their children prospering, not having children at home.
Yeah,
Pick yourself and make your parents happy. You are not a failure. You are a shining star. Yeah, I think that's it.
That's a good one.
Of course, the mom is not supposed to be happy.
That's
Maybe
expected.
if, although, in fact, let's leave that if. At 16, you have no practical business raising a child.
Yes, it's misplaced priorities.
So, like, I don't know what happened.
Why?
Eventually,
Yeah,
you
it has
have a
happened.
child.
Uh-huh.
So I think the first thing you need to do is to forget that they are angry, because everyone has a right to be angry, because at that time or at this point of your life, getting pregnant is not.
It's not it
at
at all.
Oh man, this is very hard. Edith says, okay, it's not that bad. It says you are not a failure.
Okay.
Everything will fall in place. Just keep being strong. People will always talk, good or bad. You can't stop them from talking, but you can choose how you react to them. Be patient with your mom. She's just angry and disappointed. She will come around. Love yourself, and your child is a gift. Of course, from what Edith said, Mom has a right to be angry. Even
Yeah.
grandma, if grandma had the strength, she'll be
She
angry.
will be angry.
But grandma was like,
Killer
was very
machine.
straight. You understand now?
Yeah.
They say they don't chase a bad child house for the lion to kill. So at least
At
they should be
least
someone you can
now
run
someone
into.
that will accept.
So I think from what Edith said, truthfully, yes, of course, you
Yeah.
can't. Everybody has a right to be
Of
angry.
course, yeah.
But how you now address
Yeah.
and how you
the
pay
issue.
attention to it, and now your goal. Since she even said, every time she looks at the child, laughter, she feels
She
strength,
feels strong
she's
and
happy. So I
everything.
think just keep looking at the child
Mm.
and continue to make the child laugh, so that you can actually grow your strength.
Or
Let's
get
take one
better.
or two other comments, and before we wrap up the program, also we have this one from Dari. Dari says, being a teen mom does not define your worth or future. You are strong and capable. I think that is going true, because for her to be able to take a child up from the
Yeah.
conception to
To
9 months
that stage
and being able to give
take
birth
care
and
everything.
you know,
At
she's
16,
strong. Yeah, you're
she's
strong. Just that we are in a society that frowns
Yeah,
against
frowns
such.
against it a
So
lot.
for now, you have to just live with it or live through it.
You know, at a particular point in time, it's kind of like a stigma that you have to stay with.
Okay, I think that's how far we can go on different comments we have. Okay, now this is from Musa.
Okay.
Musa says, immorality as its highest order.
Ah,
When you are
Gang,
making
gang.
writing jam,
girl.
Abamana,
Musa.
or in their first year in university.
Okay.
Ah,
Ah,
you're shamelessly
ah,
trying to justify the
no, 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 no.
Okay, Musa is very
Musa,
harsh.
yeah.
I won't blame Musa though, because it is what it is.
Yeah,
That is
it
really
is what it is.
what
Somebody has to say it.
yes. You actually, when you did what is wrong,
Yeah, she did.
getting a child. Okay, no, let me finish up. Amy, what's your take? What's your wrapping up? Your take home for them? What take home for her now?
Let me continue from what you said. What she did was wrong,
Okay.
and getting a child at 16 was not supposed to be a goal. Your sights are supposed to be set on something different. Now, your mother's reaction is normal. If she doesn't react that way, she's not a Nigerian mother.
She's not even a good
She's
mother.
not even a good mother. She's angry. She's pissed. She's disappointed. So I get where, and you should get where that's coming from. And the fact that you have a child doesn't mean your life stops.
Of course.
Pick yourself up. Do something. Okay, go somewhere. Okay, go get a part-time job. Okay, do this, do that. Go teach in a school. At least you have an idea of one or two things. You're
Yeah,
not
from
too young.
school,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're not too young to do that. Go teach in a school. Go do this. Go do that. Go to this. Just pick yourself up and try to make yourself happy. Your happiness comes from the child. Make the child happy to make yourself happy. That's just what I'll say.
Ooh, wow. Like she said, try to make the child happy. Moving forward, it might not be so easy.
Mm-hmm.
It might not be so
It
juicy and rosy,
Yeah,
because of course
no.
you have a whole human being now to
Yeah,
take care for.
Yeah,
But
it's
of
a
course,
responsibility.
You have your happiness now is in your hands.
Mm-hmm.
So try as much as possible to make yourself happy.
Mm-hmm.
Get a part-time job like Nini has said. Get a job for yourself.
Yeah.
And if maybe when the child is like 2 or 3 years old, you can go back to school. I don't know, but just get hold of yourself and just assume you are paying the consequences for your actions. That's just what I can. And to the mom, mommy, please, she's sorry.
She's sorry.
She don't do what she will
She
do.
don't do
Please
that
help
way.
us take care of the
Yes,
baby so she can help herself
yeah,
through life
concentrate
again.
again.
So she don't, so that she will not fall into depression and
Be
give
distracted
reason to do
and
something very drastic
nasty
and very very
out of
bad.
it.
Wow, our
Oof.
time is so fast spent, and that's how far we can go on Real Talks with FLOXY today.
Yep.
Many thanks to everyone who joined us for the program. Ini, thank you so much for always being on ground.
Thank you.
247. Don't worry, my fans would one day give you a, what do you want? Earphone. I don't know. So thank you very much for always being on ground. And to the man of the house that ran away from the house today, don't worry, your punishment is after the program. And of course, to my social media manager and of course the studio manager, MTK and Shegun, many thanks. Thank you so much. To my guy at the top, Engineer Paul Lulotu, thank you so much. To all the